Okay, so this is part 2 of Pretty Fly Plays White Knight, a stylized survival horror game set in 1930s America. If you watched the first part, I quickly went through pretty much the first chapter, which sets up the story that this chap has been drinking. He was driving home from a bar one night and ran over what appeared to be a young girl. His car crashed, he was injured, as you can see from his limp. He's come in search of assistance to this decrepit mansion. Nobody seems to be at home. He's found a key via the first puzzle, and he's about to enter the mansion. Like I said in the first video, I haven't actually done this yet, so let's do it.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear.
Oh boy.
And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help.
What happened? This cold, the darkness around me. I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day, I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Guess I better light a match. So it looks like I've got a limited amount of matches. That's quite stressful. It doesn't seem to be burning down that quickly, so hopefully that lasts a while. I'm guessing that you don't want to be stuck in the dark maybe for too long. So I can examine paintings, but do I really want to do that when this matchstick is running down? How doors work. Guess it's locked. Yeah.
Of course. And no way to know what was waiting behind it.
This is... okay. Aha. That gives me a bit of time to take a look at the pictures. I guess it's quite reminiscent of the original Resident Evil game. When you're exploring a mansion, there's lots of pictures there to take a look at, and they don't necessarily tie into the plot or the puzzling all that much, but they do tend to set up a bit of an ambience, or sometimes even allude to things that have or will happen in the game. Maybe it'll be the same with this. I'm guessing that light will stay on the whole time. Otherwise I don't really want to be messing around just checking pictures. This guy is still limping. I hope the entire game isn't like this, because that's going to get pretty frustrating. So the light hasn't actually lit up the entire room. Okay. Looks like there's something on this. There's some more matches. So the music has actually changed now that I'm in the dark, so that says to me that, oh yeah, something's definitely happening. Okay, let's light a match. So that says to me that I don't want to be in the dark for too long. So maybe that's the core mechanic of the game, avoid the darkness, I guess. Let's see if this door's open. Okay, this one opens. Let's see what we've got in here. Ooh, another light switch. Okay, so I guess that's the save mechanic. We sit in a chair, as good as any, I guess. More matches, it looks like. So I've actually filled my matches 12 of 12. Ah, that's cool. So it'll keep the spare ones there. That's nice. What's this? Yeah, I agree. Library. Good. I'm guessing the library's going to be scary in a game like this. Another book. William is 7 today. He's with Henry, running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down, and the yells gave me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as this will be my only chance to make a man out of him. To make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer, and he has no ambition whatsoever. You can't teach him anything. Behind every great man there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power in the world is left even in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act through him, and may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving rights to find a place he deserves in this world. Okay. This is kind of giving me vibes of Woman in Black, if you've ever seen that film or seen the play. This seems to be an old house with maybe a vengeful woman spirit. That's the impression that I'm getting at the moment. I don't know whether that'll be true.
Are you there?
Oh, I can run. Oh my god. Oh boy. So she doesn't look all that nasty.
Help me.
So maybe I need to help her. So maybe I got that wrong. Maybe it's not a vengeful woman. Maybe it's
What was it? My old women didn't glow like the moon.
Like a match.
And they didn't walk through doors either.
No, that's still locked.
I had to be more badly wounded than I thought.
But at least I can run now. I'm just going to save some matches as well, I imagine. Oh boy. Why have that light turned off? Is that a timer or? See if I can turn that back on. Oh boy, that's open. That was open before. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go for this one. I don't know if you guys saw that, but something just moved past the door and it didn't look like the nice lady from that we saw earlier. A bit of lightning, okay. Why not? Some matches. Oh shit, what the
This
fuck
thing
was
looked
that?
like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest. Was it real? Delusion or not, I tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things. This is what the night looked like. Limited perspective is as closed as this door.
Okay, so it'd be good to light the fire. I need some wood. Matches, always happy to take the matches. Do not want to get stuck in the dark. Of course the door is locked. Oh boy.
I decided to accept her presence. After all, from all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one who hadn't tried to kill me.
Yeah, so it definitely seems like there's two entities so far. Two women, one nice, one not so nice. And I'm guessing that when I go into the dark like that... Well, that match didn't work then. Okay. I'm guessing when I go into the dark and the music starts to pump up, that it's the nasty one that's coming for me, probably not the nicer one. Okay, so this other door opened as well. So I guess we should take a look. Yeah. Feeling that those doors are going to slam shut or something. This room doesn't seem good. Okay, so maybe it's Mother's shadows that I'm seeing. Oh, so this door opens. Take a quick look. Okay, so that's just led me back into the thing. Let's just unlock that door. Okay. Okay. Was that in front of me or? Oh shit. Oh boy. Looks like I just got battered to death by a ghost, which is always nice. I'll leave it there. So that is part 1 and 2 of Pretty Fly Plays White Knight. It's quite tense. It definitely reminds me of The Woman in Black. It's got that kind of dread feeling of some woman that's been scorned for some reason. I'm sure there's more to it. Yeah, it seems pretty good. I do like that light mechanic with the matches. Very stressful. Yeah, give it a go if that's your kind of thing. Thanks, bye.